Jokes are for laughs, branding is for cash. The more and more I get into this marketing programs and comedians, the more and more I believe that jokes are for laughs and branding is for cash. Look at let's look at what's going on. George Carlin. He was branding. You say Carlin, right? His jokes were in his dimension, in his box. They were great jokes, classics, but they were Carlin's jokes. Pryor's jokes, right? They were in Pryor's box. So I mean, you could see how they go, in things, and the modern day comedians, what kind of jokes they're gonna say because they're in their brand, and that's what you, the audience, wants, and that's the best way for you to digest them, and that's the best way to market them for themselves. So it's a win-win situation. I mean, I was watching some people last night on YouTube, and I was rolling on the floor because I finally put it together. And I watch a lot of Boston and New York comedians because I live in Boston, and obviously the New York scene is one of the best in the world. And I was wondering why I found these comics on these specials so much, I don't want to say funnier, but I mean, they were just cracking me up because they came with their brand. They stuck in their brand, and they were just hysterical. And the Boston and the New York comics that I listen to were still developing their brand. They had the jokes, okay? They had the jokes, but they still needed to develop their brand. And I think younger comedians come up and worry about the jokes. And they're very, the jokes, worry about the jokes, and not necessarily worry that much about the brand. But we're going to talk a lot about this now because this is really something I think is humongously important, right? Jokes are for laughs and branding is for cash.